diary. What a night yesterday. After last week's open heart interview, Crying Nut invited us to their show, and so yesterday I went. It was an all-standing show, and the vibes were crazy. Everybody was shouting, dancing, and singing along. It's been a while since I was in a crowd that passionate. Welcome to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. We'll be back after Let's Dance by Chanyu.
눈치 보지 말고 춤을 춰요. 이 리듬 속에 나를 맡겨봐요. 너의 품에 안겨 이 순간 한 번뿐인 밤이야. Let's dance together tonight. 딱 한 걸음 더 걸어가요. 함께 손을 잡고 콜로레랄라. 자꾸 떠오르는 걱정들은 모두 잊어버려. No, no, no. I don't want to be alone. 시작된 우리 사랑 설레는 봄 같아. I don't want to be alone. 영원히 함께 해줘 지금 이대로. 눈치 보지 말고 춤을 춰요. 이 리듬 속에 나를 맡겨봐요. 너의 품에 안겨 이 순간 한 번뿐인 밤이야. Let's dance together tonight. I don't want to be alone. 시작된 우리 사랑 설레는 봄 같아. I don't want to be alone. 영원히 함께 해줘 지금 이대로. 눈치 보지 말고 춤을 춰요. 이 리듬 속에 나를 맡겨봐요. 너의 품에 안겨 이 순간 한 번뿐인 밤이야. Let's dance together tonight.
That was Let's Dance by Chanyu. You guys are listening to Heart Attack. And I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. How are we all feeling? Lily Lala Land says, Iris in the crowd? I hear that, right? Happy Friday, Pretty Iris. Hi. Yeah, I was in a crowd. Oh my gosh. So thankfully, and so grateful, Crying Nut invited us, Heart Attack, to their show yesterday, and so we went, and it was in a neighborhood that I don't really visit often because it's, Hongdae. We talked so much about Hongdae during the interview, and I think I mentioned a few times that I rarely go there because firstly it's far, and also I mentioned that it's not my vibe. It's so hip and cool there. Everybody's so hip. I don't think I'm like that. So I went, and the venue, it was like a club concert. So it was like a club venue, bar slash pub slash, and it was all standing. Oh my gosh, where do people come up with the energy? How are people so energetic? They were like dancing, shouting, yelling, hugging, and I was standing there wearing remember what I was wearing yesterday? Like black dress. I was standing there like, like it was a wonderful time, but I think I don't think I was fitting in with the crowd. I was honestly just there for like the music. And so it was great. I went there at like 7:30 and I think I came home at 11. It wasn't too bad. And of course, the show was amazing. The vibes, immaculate. And I stood there thinking like, wow, like I understand why people would fall into this culture, like club show culture and band culture. It was really interesting. But when I was waiting, When I arrived and when I was waiting for the show to start, I was reading on my phone. And my rider got so mad. She was like, Iris, you're at a club. Stop it. Why are you reading? So she was like mad at me, so I couldn't read. But yeah. It was really fun. It was amazing. And I was also like, how are they so energetic? Because I was so sleepy because the show started at 8 p.m. And you guys know I go to bed at like 7:30, right? So I was so sleepy, but they were so energetic. And also, when I was like, when everything was over, 한경록 came over, one of the members, and he looked at our writer, and because they were like, they're acquaintances, he was like, oh, 작가님. And then he looked at me and he was like, Iris. And I was like, whoa. Iris is a pretty hard word to remember after like hard name to remember just after one like meeting. So I was like, yeah, hi. And then he looked at me and he was like, you look like, and I was like, what is he gonna say? And he was like, you look like a fairy today. And I was like, oh, thanks. So yeah, I told him it was a great time. Like, thanks for inviting us, blah, blah. And yeah, it was really fun. My friend was really jealous because she's like a huge, crazy Crying Nut fan. And I didn't know that. She never told me about it. And after she saw Heart Attack Instagram upload the picture of me and Crying Nut, she DM'd me saying, what the heck? It wasn't what the heck. It was like more than that. But she was like, what the heck? I love them so much. And I was like, oh, you should have told me earlier. So yeah, that happened. And it was fun. SB Donut says, Iris, club? What did I join into? A club show. It wasn't a club. It was a show at a pub slash bar slash. Well, they call it club show, but it's not a club. But it was interesting. It was a fun time. I think it's one of those like once in a lifetime experiences especially for me, it was like a once in a lifetime experience. So yeah, the vibes were crazy and I think it was like a really nice opportunity for me to see what other people do when they're living life. Welcome to Heart Attack, guys. Thankfully, I got a really good night's sleep yesterday. So, do I have energy? I don't know. We'll see. My energy level depends on the number of your pretties in the chat, and I feel like I've got 0 today, so I'm literally gonna quit radio and I'm gonna go hibernate forever in my house. I'll be back after a song. This is 내가 어떻게 너를 보내 by 정창용 featuring Paul Lim.
번의 계절이 계속 돌고 돌았다 여전히 나는 네가 참 좋은데 갑자기 이런 말하며 너무 곤란한데 너 오늘따라 왜 그래 헤어지자고 무겁게 꺼낸 너의 말들이 내 맘을 주저앉게 만들어 날 떠나가지 마 내가 어떻게 널 보내 우리 함께한 시간을 어떻게 지워 헤어지자고 몇 번을 계속 내게 말해도 아직은 안 돼 너 없이 나는 날 떠나가지 마 내가 어떻게 널 보내 우리 함께한 시간
Arirang.
Arirang.
Radio.
Onion says someone's gonna hack me now because of the irises. Wait, I have a question. When you're wearing contacts, does it change your like iris information or does it just change the color? Because if it changes my iris stuff, like you know how some people lock their phones with their like eyes, like irises? Wait, actually, that makes sense. I guess it wouldn't matter. Color lenses won't matter because even if you have color lenses, you can still unlock your phone. So, okay, now am I doomed? But I don't lock my phone with my irises, so it's okay. You guys want to see something cool? Here's my phone, and that's my password. It's a swipe up. Wait, should I have not said that on live radio? Haha. Honestly, there's nothing you want to see on my phone. It's just billions of pictures of me. Let's talk about what we do on this show together. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in South Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question every day. Follow us on Instagram. The ID is on our screen, but if you're tuning in through audio only, our Instagram username is heartattack_Arirang. Quick question. Do you say underbar or underscore? I say underscore, but a lot of people say underbar. Today's Heart of the Day was, what's a promise you made to yourself? And did you keep it? No, that was my extra question. Just a promise you made to yourself. If you also want to send me messages, that's possible through our Instagram. No, not our Instagram. Our send message board, which you can find through our Arirang Radio website. Or you guys can email us at heartattackarirang@gmail.com. And in hour 2 today, we have Open Heart. We will be having an artist in the studio. I think it's been a while since we had one solo artist in the studio. We're going to be joined by the main vocal of Group Ace and also current musical actor that just made their solo debut, Kang Yu-chen, in the studio. So keep on listening. If you have questions for Yu-chen, then send them over to our send message board or email as well. And I'll be asking away for you guys. Let's go listen to a song, and when we're back, I will become your favorite anchor of the day and read you guys news articles. Why am I singing when I'm talking? This is 오늘 밤 뭐해 by Minhyang of Bubugirl.
심심해서 또 해봤어 그래 별일 없으면 오늘 볼래 바빠 그럼 어쩔 수 없지 다음에 만나 조만간 한번 보자 하루도 아니고 매번 거절하는 너의 그 마음을 나는 항상 이해 못해 잘난 네 말투 이제는 꼴 보기 싫어하지만 며칠이 지나면 생각나겠지 yeah. 사르르르라뚜뚜 yeah. 기분이 뭐해 매일같이 쿨한 적도 좀 그래 보고 싶다 전화할까 그래 슬슬 지쳐가도 오늘은 baby What are you doing tonight? 하루도 아니고 매번 거절하는 너의 그 마음을 나는 항상 이해 못해 잘난 네 말투 이제는 꼴 보기 싫어하지만 며칠이 지나면 What are you doing tonight? What are you doing tonight? What are you doing
July 18th, Friday. Here's today's culture life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Record-breaking downpours drenched parts of the country. In Gwangju alone, 426 millimeters of rain fell in just one day, the highest since weather observations began there in 1939. Over the past 2 days, cumulative rainfall reached 433 millimeters in Gwangju and 431 millimeters in Naju, while Hongsong and Seosan saw around 350 millimeters. Through the weekend, over 300 millimeters in Jeonnam and Gyeongnam, more than 200 millimeters in Jeonbuk, Gyeongbuk, and Chungcheong, and over 150 millimeters in southern Gyeonggi and parts of Jeonnam are expected. Even Seoul could see 30 to 100 millimeters of additional rainfall. With Chobok, the first of Korea's 3 hottest summer days coming up on July 20th, a new survey shows that making homemade samgyetang, ginseng chicken soup, now costs about 9,000 won per serving. That's about 35% more than 5 years ago and 12% higher than last year, due to rising prices for chicken, rice, garlic, and green onions. According to the Korea Price Information Service, 4 servings cost around 36,000 won at traditional markets. Chicken prices rose 12% from last year, glutinous rice is up 59%, and garlic and green onions are each about 20% more expensive than before. Seventeen's Wonu surprised fans by releasing a self-written song titled Goge on his birthday. The ballad features gentle piano and strings building up with layered choruses that heighten its emotional impact. Wonu wrote and composed the song himself, sincerely expressing his heartfelt message to fans. The lyrics compare overcoming a mountain pass, Goge in Korean, to life's journey, conveying hope and determination to keep moving forward despite obstacles. Wonu has showcased his versatility through group albums as well as unit and solo tracks, from the refreshing band sound of 99.9% on 17's 5th full album to his soulful voice on Trash Can, a solo track on Jeonghan and Wonu's first single album. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 2 songs. This is Goge by Wonu of 17 and Are You Okay by FI.
작은 날개 하나 이런 알 수 없는 길에 사무치게 바란 내 꿈들은 어디로 가려나 하루하루 모인 한숨들은 걷잡을 순 없이 쌓여 넘어지는 나의 오늘은 어디로 가려나 나의 어제여 내 어제여 다시 못 간다 해도 난 후회하지 않을 수 있어 내일의 그 내일도 알 수 없다 해도 난 나비처럼 날아가 이대로 자그만 희망 조각 켜져 위태로운 내 오늘도 넘어지던 어제보다 앞으로 나아가 어디로 거려나 나의 어제여 내 어제여 다시 못 간다 해도 난 후회하지 않을 수 있어 내일의 그 내일도 알 수 없다 해도 난 나비처럼 날아가 이대로 고개 넘고 다시 또 넘어도 끝없이 걸어야 한대도 고개 들고 앞을 바라본다면 네가 바라던 풍경이 있을 거야 사랑으로 감싸 안을 수 있길
어지럽게 될 거야 When you look at me babe 빙빙 도는 나만의 lip Like a favorite candy 넘어뜨려 like we're ballin' 머릿속은 틱틱밤 빠져들어 disco ballin' Never ever tell you 온몸에 퍼지는 thrill let's eat it 막을 수 없는 blue rush Like a hurricane Okay 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 먹는 그 panic 또 다른 시스템은 돌고 돌아 like a tornado Okay 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 like a hurricane Just keep me spinning Monday to Sunday Run kitty run run I'm a dear I'm a dear I'm a dear I'm a dear Run kitty run run You see it you see it you see it you see it I'ma keep my sway on 돌아버려 my brain 딜딜 끝없이 go 꽤나 거침없게 온몸에 느껴지는 feeling 짜릿한 도파민 내 봄은 달콤한 hurricane 중독 되어버렸다 널 끌어당기는 feel better 막을 수 없는 blue rush Like a hurricane Okay 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 먹는 그 panic 또 다시 spinning 돌고 돌아 like a tornado Okay 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 like a hurricane Just keep me spinning Monday to Sunday Are you okay? 참을 수 있겠니? 지루한 건 I don't need 머리 시끄러워 돼 Are you okay? 어서 말해 어떤데 어제와는 다르고 I can't do it the way Are you okay? You run around round 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 my side 헤어나올 수 없어 나나나 최면에 걸린 느낌 buzzing 선명해져 see it's me You wanna know round 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 my side 모두 날 쳐다봐 wow 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 Saying now you make me dizzy 출구 따윈 사라지지 Let's go at it Okay 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 먹는 그 panic 또 다시 spinning 돌고 돌아 like a tornado Okay 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 like a hurricane Just keep me spinning Monday to Sunday Are you okay? 참을 수 있겠니? 지루한 건 I don't need 머리 시끄러워 돼 Are you okay? 어서 말해 어떤데 어제와는 다르고 I can't do it the way Are you okay?
Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question day to keep your minds awake. This is Heart of the Day. We ask you a question Monday to Friday on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. So we ask you guys a question on our stories, so come give us a follow. Today's question was, what's a promise you made to yourself? Let me yap a bit about some promises I made to myself. I wouldn't say promises actually. I have rules that I made for myself, but I don't know about promises. I have rules, but let's just say they're promises because we're talking about promises today. So not today. I have a promise that I made recently to myself. I wrote it down on my planner because I was so disappointed in myself. So I was I think I was either taking something out or putting something back in from a shelf, and I scratched myself. And it didn't like leave a scar, but I just remember it looked like I had a scar on my hand. I think it was like a small cut. And as soon as I got the cut, I was so annoyed at myself for trying to rush through something that I got myself hurt. And also disappointed in my manner of trying to rush through something when I wasn't even in a rush. So I wrote in my planner, you were trying to do something quickly and you hurt yourself. This is unacceptable. So don't rush through things. And since then, whenever I try to do something, for instance, whenever I try to like put something back, clean up, or get something in the fridge or whatever I'm doing, like I instantly remember that moments when I was disappointed in myself. So I was like, oh yeah. And then I would like slowly do it. So that's a promise or a rule. Why am I like, this is like the movie Whiplash to me from me. So that's something I did. What else? What other rules? Rules, promises. Oh, I promised myself I'd wear sunscreen every day, even if I stay indoors. I promised myself that, I think it's like, okay, I could call it a promise because I promised myself that it will be worth it. So that's why all my rules are promises. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Tigger says, I don't think I made any. I would feel too much pressure. I would fall. I would get more depressed. I think that's similar with goals, and I understand that, like bucket lists. That's why, like New Year resolutions, I don't do it because I don't want to feel bad if I can't do it. Essie says, I will do whatever it takes to live out my dreams. Ooh, dreams of? It's a time for a shoo. It's been a while. Shoo. Kevin says, good and calm person. You promise yourself to be a good and calm person. That's low-key hard. Yeah. Steve says, not to miss any appointments, to not be late, and follow up on my to-do list. Guys, why is it so hard to just be diligent? Why is it hard? It's hard for me too. Why do we have to be good human beings? No, we should be good human beings, but like, why should we be good as in like, on time? No, you should be on time. Okay, what's a good vocab? Why should we be successful human beings? Can't we just live? Anna says that I wouldn't love Phoenix anymore. By the way, 2 years ago today, Phoenix proposed to me and I heartlessly said no. Later, falling harder for her. I think she deserves better, so I let her go. Wait, we know the whole Phoenix lore because Anna has been sharing. Wait, so Phoenix liked you first and you said no, but you fell harder now and now you regret? Guys, what are we gonna do now? Well, if you're gonna let her go, might as well let her know how you feel before you do that. I don't know, guys, because you know how there's the whole saying, like, I don't want to ask my best friend out because I love that person so much that I just want them to stay in my life than to risk it and ask them out. Like, you know that whole thing? What are your thoughts on that? What should we do, guys? What should we do? Because I feel like for me, if I like someone, but I like them so much that I would rather just keep that person in my life forever, even just as friends. Like, I wouldn't do that because, like, I think I'd be annoyed. It's either a yes or a no. So I don't know, but then it's not my love life, so I don't know what's the right word to say here. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. Anna also says, not worth it, my studies. You're gonna forget her? Eesh. I don't know. Update us. But you're probably going through something hard, so we're here for you. Just come whenever you need help or you want to talk with us. Bahar says she knows what she deserves better. Why did you have to decide for her? Wait, that's true. You know what I notice? When it comes to other people's love life, we're so good at giving advice, right? And then when it's our problem, we're like, what shall we do? I was surprised Bahar gave like a perfect advice. Not making fun of you, by the way. You know, I'm just saying. Takushir says, I don't know what is right for anyone else, but I live without regret. Ooh, okay. Anna says, I trust your judgment, Iris. Should you? Should you? Sukasa says, not confessing hurts more. Yeah, low-key it does. Benny's... I said low-key it does as if I know what it sounds like, but I was honestly just trying to say something so I could, like, go on with the show, but... Anaf, let us know what happens. Benny says, promise myself be better than others. Ooh, in what way? Bahar says not to hate myself into a version of me I love better anymore. Wait, not to hate myself into a version of me I love better anymore. Not to hate myself into a version of me I love better anymore. Not to hate myself. I think it's not to hate myself. And I want to wait, huh? But I get it. I think I'm just not understanding. Cool, Bahar. Crash Override says to graduate from college, which I did. Yay! Yay! Oh, there's another thing I promised myself. I promised myself that I won't lower my standards. Everybody's telling me I should lower my standards, but I promised myself I'm not gonna lower my standards. Next. Ryan says, for me, looking for a job and drinking to my maintenance. Ooh, yeah, that's a good promise. Drinking to your capacity. Being healthy is a good promise. Let's see. Bahar says, not to hate myself into a version of me I love better anymore. I don't like commas. I still don't understand. This is on me. I just don't. Maybe I need coffee. I had coffee. I did something horrible today. I ran out. I had a little bit of coffee grinds left, and so I mixed it with another coffee grind. So I had like a mixture of coffee. So it's kind of like, ugh. Dracula says that I wouldn't dwell on the past and focus on the present instead, and that I would read 50 books this year. I'm at 39 now. Oh, so close. You got this. You're way better than me this year. Dazin says, fix my fungus problem. Please be healthy. Paulina says, I never made a promise to myself. Okay. Maybe next time I'll ask, what's a promise you made to someone else? RBN says, no promises. Leon says, just say, Iris is pretty today, so here you go, Iris. Where is it? You said, here you go, Iris, and where is it? To say Iris is pretty was just the answer. Where's the Iris is pretty? Robin says, don't change yourself for others. Yeah, true. Ooh, that was the last answer. Well, guys, thanks for your answers, and I hope that the promises that you guys made will all be kept. But even if they aren't kept, it's fine. Life is life. Am I rambling? Mayhaps. Leon says, yes, you're pretty today, Iris. Merci, I was rambling until you commented that. I'm reading all your comments. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back to read your messages. This is 그대 오는 날에 by 이준호.
수척해 보이네요 무슨 일이 있던 건가요? 지친 어깨에 내 맘이 아파와요. 외로운 그 마음을 기대고픈 마음을 그래 나는 알고 있어요. 그 언제부터 나보다 그댈 먼저 걱정해요. 그대 우는 날에 꿈에서라도 갈게. 혼자 있지 말아요. 내가 곁에 있을게요. 보이지 않게 바라만 보는 사랑이라도 내가 갈게요. 기억해요. 가슴이 먼저 그대를 찾아 매일 걱정해요. 그대 우는 날에 꿈에서라도 갈게. 혼자 있지 말아요. 내가 곁에 있을게요. 보이지 않게 바라만 보는 사랑이라도 내가 갈게요. 사랑해서 다치는 운명이라 해도 후회하며 살아갈 수 없다고 내 심장이 말해요. 내 가슴이 말해요. 지켜주라고 말해. 그대 우는 날에 꿈에서라도 갈게. 어떤 슬픔 어떤 시련 몰아친데도 보이지 않게 바라만 보는 사랑이라도 내가 갈게요. 기억해요.
What Bahar meant to, she rephrased it. Not to hate myself into a version of me I love better anymore, rephrases to, I don't want to use self-hate as motivation for self-improvement. Thank you for dumbing it down for Iris. Yeah, I think that's, it's smart. I guess some people think self-hate is helpful. I'm gonna be honest, I think I think I do that too sometimes. But Bahar also says self-hate is a powerful motivation, but it takes the joy of now away. Yesterday when I was at the concert, I was thinking about the joy of now. I really felt that everybody in the crowd was really, really enjoying now. So yeah, I guess something to think about. Let's read your messages. The first message is from SB. Hi, Iris. Like I said yesterday, I actually have what might be my rarest album. It's a 2013 Teen Top #1 Asia Tour in Seoul DVD. I saw it at a store near me and went, whoa, I need this. I don't want to talk about how much I paid for it. We have a picture. Oh my gosh. 2013? Wow, that must be really rare. Wow. Wait, next week, thanks SB for the inspiration. Next week I should ask you, what's the rarest thing you have? Wait, I should. Someone remind me. No, don't remind me. Actually, I'll try to remember. Wait, but okay. If I don't do it next week, remind me to do it the next week. Iris, question of the day. What was your first K-pop concert you went to? Mine was ITZY Born to Be tour last year. Can I request Super Love by Teen Top? Have a great day. My first K-pop concert? I honestly don't remember. Like K-pop idol concert? I went to a J Park concert when I was like 11, I think. I think that's my first concert. I went to a K artist concert. I don't know about like K idol. Do you guys know Coffee Prince? Coffee Boy, not Coffee Prince. Coffee Boy, 커피 소년. I went to his Vancouver concert when I was really young. And then in Korea, I went to a J Park concert. And then a K-pop idol concert. I think the first one was 17 concert in 2015 or 16. I don't remember. But it was like it was like just into their first like few months of debut, I think. Maybe 1 year or something. Yeah. And then after that, I did go to a few concerts because like I get invited a lot of the times. So yeah, but I think those were the first few that I went to. Okay. Next is Bahar saying, "Hi Pretty and everyone, how's it going today? Any fun things coming up for the weekend? I have a really long day tomorrow, so it's not fun. I have to pack for my trip to Italy on Sun." You're going to Italy? You're going to Italy? 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 Without me? What are you doing? Take me. I'm attending a conference for the first time in my life. It's so exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. I bought so many dresses for the heat in Palermo at this time of the year. For Saturday, I thought I really missed wandering around the city, so I'm gonna do that. Maybe I should buy another pair of sandals that match some of my dresses. As I really enjoyed our travel back in time to 2011 K-pop, I want to keep the vibe alive. Can I request Bad Girl by Beast? Okay, love you, Iris. Spread our out. Guys, can we listen to more like from 2010 to 2014 K-pop? Because I was like an elementary student and that's when you listen to the most K-pop, right? Yeah, you guys should request more songs from that era. Yeah. Sukasa says J Park, Iris? That's unexpected. You know, guys, I have a lot of unexpected things in my life that you guys will never be able to guess. Remember when I told you I went on circus camp? What could be more unexpected than that? Yay, I wanted to listen to this song yesterday, so I'm glad we're listening to this. You guys should request more songs from that era. Like, for me, that's like oldies for me, golden oldies. So we should listen to a lot of like, is it like second generation K-pop? Yeah, second generation K-pop. I think from like third generation K-pop, I was too kind of like in the industry, so it doesn't feel like I was really just enjoying it. So yeah. Bahar says Iris is a girl of wonders. Maybe I was curious, or maybe my parents wanted me to do a lot of stuff, or I don't mean a lot of stuff as in like they were like helicopter parents, but I mean like they wanted me to try things at least once, like a lot of things, so that I know what I like and I know what I don't like. Turns out I didn't like most of the things that happen in the world of life, except lying down. Let's go listen to your song requests and I'll be back. This is Super Love by Teen Top and Bad Girl by Beast.
Oh, I got that super love, no. I make 'em say, let's go. 나 말고 또 누가 너랑 닿고 나만큼 사랑한다고. 나도 좀 말고 생각하면 약고 나를 받아들여. 하늘 바다가 그걸 봐봤자 나만 모두 못하지 않아. 나는 그대가 쉬워 그때도 내 반쪽이요. 이런 녀석 없어. 소원이 몇 가지든 이뤄줄 수 있는 너만은 슈퍼맨 나 때문에 느껴버리겠지 Like a super fantasy 뭘 원해 다 말해 My super love 해줄게 기회 놓치지 마 엄청난 특별한 두 자리다 내게 미쳐버릴 거라 사실만은 누가 봐도 분명해 Like a hurricane 다 쓸러가 네 걱정을 다 들러봐 난 달라 다 잘라 내 사랑에 있으면 절대 안 말라 엄청난 특별한 두 자리다 What I'm trying to say, baby, is your love plus my love, super love. You know you want it. How does sound? I'm her sick, heal me, be crazy, can't let you go. Say love so we got a new school sound. Love's gone, now we take this baby don't fall. So down, down, we gotta get down, 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 we gotta get down, 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 we gotta get down. Down, down, we gotta get down, 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 we gotta get down, 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 we gotta get down. 난 자리에 슬픔이 가득해 나만 두고 떠나버리면 난 어떡해 시간이 지나가도 네 얼굴이 자꾸 떠올라 머리가 빙글빙글 돌아
언제가 마지막 키스 널 잡지 못한 내 미스 모든 게 꿈이길 please 난 그냥 바보가 된 것 같아 소리쳐 불러 붙잡고 싶어도 돌아와줘 please my hand
아무리 생각해도 말도 안 돼 bad girl 자꾸만 네 생각에 미쳐 bad girl 떠나지 말라고 내게 소리쳐도 돌아보지도 않는 bad girl
지어웬니 네 같던 남이 이제 가던 시계도 싹했니 내 귀에서 들리는 like our story 한때는 mama lady 네가 없어 울어 난 들리 아직 네 자리는 비워둘게 girl C-O-M-E
미워한 지 하루 만에 그리워져 네 생각에 내 얼굴이 눈물로 번져 널 붙잡으려 하면 너에게 다가갈 수도 내게서 멀리 가는데
다시 돌리긴 너무 늦어버린 것 같아 네 목소리가 내게서 자꾸 멀어지는데 소리쳐 불러 붙잡고 싶어도 돌아와줘 please my hand
아무리 생각해도 말도 안 돼 bad girl 자꾸만 네 생각에 미쳐 bad girl 떠나지 말라고 내게 소리쳐도 돌아보지도 않는 bad girl
여태껏 네가 했던 모든 말 한순간 모든 게 다 거짓말
네 맘을 되돌리려 할수록 내게서 한 걸음씩 멀어져가는 너 아무리 생각해도 말도 안 돼 bad girl 자꾸만 네 생각이 미쳐 bad girl 떠나지 말라고 내게 소리쳐도 돌아보지도 않는
You guys can also listen in Busan, you guys know that, through 90.5 megahertz and 103.3 megahertz in Kijang, Nuksan, and Changwon area. It is time for hour 2, which means that we'll be joined for an interview by our guest. We're joined by artist Kang Yu-chan in the studio, so just keep on listening and I'll see you guys soon with our interview guest.
흐드러진 꽃을 지나 느리게